Hello and welcome to Fusion Ha. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated with all our coming history journeys. If you find this video relaxing, a like and a share would mean a lot. Also, don't forget to check out our playlist of soothing history stories. Link is in the description below. Now, find a comfortable place to settle in. Lie down or sit back with your eyes gently closed. Take a deep breath in and slowly exhale. Let your body begin to relax, sinking into the surface beneath you. Imagine yourself stepping back in time, not to a loud or busy place, but to a gentle world of discovery and quiet wonder. A place where small ideas blossom slowly, changing the way people lived without rushing. You're walking along a soft, earthen path. Around you, the sounds of nature are calm and peaceful, the rustle of leaves in a gentle breeze, the distant trickle of water from a stream, and the soft songs of birds welcoming a new day. The sun filters through tall trees, casting dappled light on the ground. The air smells fresh, like rain on soil, and carries the faint scent of wildflowers. With each breath you take, feel your body softening, your muscles loosening, your mind becoming calm and still. Ahead, you see a small village. Smoke curls lazily from chimneys, and you hear the rhythmic tapping of a hammer on metal. A blacksmith, crafting tools with careful, steady movements. Listen to the steady rhythm of his work. Let it become the pulse of the moment, slow, regular, comforting. With each beat, your breathing matches, growing deeper and even. Nearby, children watch with wide eyes as an elder demonstrates the turning of a wheel. It's simple, yet magical. The wheel moves slowly at first, then faster, carrying the promise of movement, trade, and connection. Feel the wonder of that moment, the gentle excitement that comes not from hurry, but from quiet progress. Breathe in and out. Breathe in calm and out tension. Allow yourself to relax even more deeply with each breath. You notice scrolls of papyrus resting on a wooden table, their soft surfaces catching the light. An ancient hand gently writes symbols, carefully preserving knowledge for generations to come. Nearby, a stone aqueduct arches gracefully, water flowing silently, nurturing distant fields. These inventions are more than tools, they are stories, dreams made real by hands that cared. As you imagine these peaceful scenes, your body sinks further into comfort. Your thoughts drift slowly, like clouds floating across a clear sky. Each invention is a quiet step forward, a soft unfolding in the long story of humanity. Feel the stillness all around you, the calm of ages past, the gentle passage of time. You are safe here. You are held by the steady rhythm of discovery. Soon, we will explore these inventions in detail, one by one, in their own time and place. But for now, simply rest in this moment. Breathe in peace. Breathe out worry. Let the calm carry you gently, softly, deeper into rest. Thank you for joining this peaceful journey through time. When you're ready, we will begin. Wind down now and settle into a comfortable space. Take a slow, deep breath in. Let it out gently. The night is calm and the world is quiet. You are safe here. Tonight, we'll travel back in time, not to bustling cities or towering monuments, but to the gentle birthplaces of human ingenuity. to the ancient inventions that quietly, slowly, shape the world we live in today. Imagine yourself walking softly through a vast, open landscape. The air is warm and dry, touched lightly by a distant breeze. You hear the faint sound of a river flowing nearby, its voice steady and kind. As you walk, you notice simple shapes appearing on the horizon, small fires burning, shadows moving across tents, the soft clatter of stone on stone. Here, in this ancient world, the first sparks of invention are kindling, small, deliberate changes made by hands and minds curious about the world. Look around. What do you see? There, by the riverbank, a group of people shapes clay with gentle hands. They turn it slowly, on a simple wheel, spinning it round and round as water cools their fingers. A pot is born, a vessel to hold water, food, life itself. This is one of the oldest inventions, the pottery wheel, turning softly into human history. Nearby, someone bends low to the ground, drawing lines in the dirt with a stick. Shapes and marks that will one day become letters, stories, and records. The birth of writing, an invention that would stretch across centuries and continents, carrying thoughts, laws, and dreams not far away. You hear the crack of flint against stone. Sparks leap into the air. A fire is born, controlled, intended, a companion to light the night, to cook food, to warm hands and hearts. Fire, the ancient invention that transformed the human journey. These inventions did not roar or flash. They did not arrive with grand fanfare or applause. They crept into life like soft footsteps, changing everything without breaking the silence. The wheel round and steady, rolling gently along paths carved by feet long gone. The plow cutting soft earth, turning it to life. The loom threading delicate patterns, weaving fabric that would warm and shelter. These inventions were not just tools. They were new ways of being, new ways of thinking, new ways of living slowly and deeply in a world that was both wild and wondrous. Imagine now a quiet workshop where metal glows in the heat of a forge. A craftsman shapes bronze into tools and weapons, each strike of hammer and anvil echoing softly through the evening air. His hands move with patience, turning raw elements into forms of strength and beauty. In another corner of the world, a careful observer watches the sky. The stars, the sun, the moon, patterns that mark time and season, guiding planting and harvest. The invention of the calendar, a silent, steady measure of change and constancy. The ancient world is full of these inventions, some lost and forgotten, others blossoming into the foundations of our modern lives, but none of them came rushing. Each grew in its own time, with quiet determination and gentle care. As you breathe in this story, feel the calm patience of those first inventors, their steady hands, their soft eyes, their endless curiosity. Feel their presence in the earth, beneath your feet, in the whisper of the wind through the trees, in the warm glow of a fire long since cooled. The world we know is built on these small, gentle beginnings, on invention, as a slow, unfolding song. So now, close your eyes if you wish. Let the rhythm of history and discovery lull you into rest. Let the soft turning of the wheel and the flicker of ancient fires carry you gently towards sleep. The night deepens around you as you settle more comfortably, breathing slowly and feeling the quiet calm spread through your body. Imagine yourself drifting further back in time, to a place where human hands first reached out to shape the future with simple, clever inventions. Picture a sunlit field in early spring. The soil is soft and dark, waiting. Nearby, a farmer lifts a heavy wooden plow, its curved blade sharp and worn smooth by use. He pushes it gently into the earth, turning the soil over with steady, patient strength. This simple invention, the plow, changes the way humans live with the land, making it possible to grow food in new ways, and with less strain. Further along, near a bubbling stream, someone has set up a delicate contraption made of wooden poles and strings. It stretches wide like a net, ready to catch the fish swimming in the cool water. This early fishing net is more than a tool, it's a promise of abundance. A new way to work with nature's gifts. In a nearby workshop, soft light filters through a small window as a craftsman works patiently with sharpened stones. He chips away slowly at a block of obsidian, shaping it into a fine blade. The sound is gentle, a soft tapping, a quiet scraping. Tools like this one, perfected over time, gave humans new power to hunt, to build, to create. Imagine now a quiet village where people gather around a large wheel turning steadily on its axle. The wheel is used for more than transportation. It is part of a mill grinding grain into flour, the foundation of new kinds of food and nourishment. The idea of the wheel itself is simple and elegant. Round, smooth, rolling endlessly forward. It carried not only goods and people, but also the spirit of progress, moving the world one slow turn at a time. Think of the ancient loom, where threads are woven into cloth, the patterns growing under. The careful hands of weavers. The fabric warms, protects, and decorates. This invention is a gentle craft, a rhythm of life that threads its way through generations. Nearby, a small group huddles by a fire, the flickering light dancing on their faces. One holds a reed pen dipped in ink, made from crushed berries, writing symbols on a soft piece of parchment. The invention of writing is perhaps one of the most profound, the gift of memory, story, and knowledge passed across time and space. In the quiet moments between invention and use, there is a sense of wonder, a patient waiting, the gentle unfolding of human creativity as it reaches toward possibility. Each invention, no matter how small or grand, is a thread woven into the vast tapestry of history, each one a whisper that says, "We are here. We will grow. We will build." Feel yourself cradled in that gentle assurance. The knowledge that everything begins somewhere quiet, soft, and steady. Let the rhythm of ancient hands shaping the world lull you deeper into calm. The slow turning of wheels, the tapping of stone on stone, the soft scratch of pen on parchment. You're part of this story now. A passenger on a train that stretches across millennia, riding the rails of human discovery. Close your eyes. Breathe. Let the quiet magic of invention carry you gently toward rest. As you rest deeper, let your mind drift gently to a quiet place, an ancient workshop bathed in the warm light of a low-burning fire. The air smells faintly of wood, smoke, and wet clay, soft and earthy, wrapping around you like a familiar blanket. In this peaceful space, a potter's hands move slowly, deliberately. The pottery wheel spins quietly beneath fingers that have learned patience. With each gentle press and coaxing turn, the shapeless clay rises, growing taller, taking form. Vessels to hold water, food, and light, simple yet vital gifts that would carry humanity forward. Nearby, the first loom stands quietly, threads stretched taut like the strings of a harp. The weaver's hands move rhythmically, crossing thread over thread, weaving the fabric of daily life cloth that would warm cold nights, protect from the sun, and wrap loved ones in comfort outside the workshop in the soft light of dawn. An inventor watches the sky. The sun's slow journey across the heavens marks time and season, guiding planting and harvest. With steady eyes and quiet hope, she tracks its path, setting the foundations for the calendar, a tool that turns the chaos of days into order, a gentle map of time itself. Further along the riverbank, a small raft drifts, built from logs lashed together with cords made from plant fibers. This humble vessel is the ancestor of all journeys across water, carrying dreams and goods, stories and songs, across still lakes and flowing rivers. The invention of the sail would come later, but even this simple craft holds a promise of movement, connection, and discovery. Feel yourself floating with that raft, cradled by water and wind, moving slowly into new possibilities. Listen to the soft sound of water lapping against wood, the gentle creak of tied ropes, the whisper of wind in the reeds. The ancient world is alive with invention, not with sudden bursts of noise or frantic motion, but with steady progress, small acts of curiosity and care. A stone grinder turns beneath the hands of a miller, slowly crushing grain into flour. The sound is soft, a steady grinding that has echoed through generations. It is the sound of transformation, the ancient alchemy of turning seed into sustenance. In another part of the village, the invention of metallurgy glows warmly in the forge. Bronze tools and weapons take shape in careful hammer strikes, their surfaces glowing red hot before cooling into strength and utility. This was a world learning to bend nature to human will with respect and precision. Imagine now a quiet courtyard where a child watches as their parent lifts a simple pulley system, making heavy loads lighter, tasks easier. The wheel and axle come alive here, small revolutions turning larger dreams. In every invention lies a lesson in patience. In every turn of the wheel, in every stitch in cloth, in every spark of fire, there is the reminder that change is slow, soft, and deliberate. The world we live in today was built piece by piece, hand by hand, by those who listened to the rhythms of nature and chose to work with them, not against. Let the quiet strength of these inventions fill you now. Let their steady presence soothe you as the soft light fades and sleep wraps around your thoughts. The story is not rushed. The story is not loud. The story is a gentle unfolding, like the turning of a page, like the slow, steady beat of a heart. And now, in this quiet space, let the rhythm carry you softly toward dreams. The evening deepens softly around you, wrapping the world in gentle shadows and calm whispers. Let your breath slow, your muscles relax, as you drift further into the quiet story of ancient wonders. Imagine now a small village nestled between hills, its homes made of sun-baked clay and thatched roofs. The air is still but alive with soft sounds, the murmur of voices, the tapping of stone on stone, the crackle of fire. Here, in this peaceful place, a craftsman shapes glass. The molten material glows softly in the heat of the furnace, and with careful hands and patient breath, He blows and molds it into delicate vessels that catch the light like captured stars. Glass, the invention that would hold light, preserve food and capture beauty nearby. A sculptor carves intricate patterns into ivory and bone, turning the ordinary into the extraordinary. Each mark is a quiet celebration of human creativity and skill, a gentle touch that tells stories through shapes and lines. Along the banks of a river, a group gathers around a newly built aqueduct, a graceful structure of stone arches carrying life-giving water to the village. This invention, the aqueduct, is more than engineering. It is a promise of growth, of community, of life nurtured by steady flow. Feel the cool water rushing through channels, the soft splash as it falls into basins, the scent of damp stone warmed by the sundial in the center of the village. A stone sundial stands silent but sure. Its shadow moves slowly across carved markings, telling time with the unhurried precision of the sun itself. This invention, simple and elegant, helped shape the rhythms of human life: when to work, when to rest, when to gather. Nearby, a potter's kiln smokes gently, transforming soft clay into hardened vessels that will last through seasons and stories. The slow firing is a ritual of change, a quiet magic born of heat and patience. Inside one home, an early clock ticks softly, a mechanism of weights and gears moving steadily, measuring moments in mechanical breath. It is a new way to understand time, precise and deliberate. Across fields, a farmer uses an irrigation system, canals dug carefully to guide water to thirsty crops. This invention, a gift of water and earth, helped feed generations, turning arid lands into fields of plenty. Listen to the soft rush of water, the low murmur of earth and life working together. In another part of the village, an astronomer maps the stars, noting their positions and movements. Their knowledge will help sailors navigate vast oceans, and farmers plan their seasons. This invention, the star chart, is a bridge between the heavens and the earth. Imagine standing beside this watcher of skies, feeling the vastness above and the steady calm of the land beneath. Each ancient invention is a step taken with care, a moment of reflection, a breath held gently and released slowly. There is no hurry here, only the soft pulse of discovery and growth. Let this gentle rhythm carry you deeper into rest. The turning of the earth, the flowing of water, the light of fire. As your eyes close and your breath deepens, remember that all we know and use began with these soft, steady beginnings. The story of invention is a story of patience, hope, and quiet wonder. And now, with this thought, drift into peaceful sleep. The night grows deeper now, wrapping the world in velvety darkness that feels soft and safe. Let your breathing slow, your body relax further, as the story of ancient invention continues to carry you gently. Imagine yourself in a wide open desert, the sky a tapestry of stars sparkling overhead. The air is cool, touched by the whisper of a distant breeze, carrying the scent of dry earth and blooming desert flowers. In this vast space, a small group gathers around a pile of stones arranged carefully in a circle. Here they build the first sundial, not just a tool, but a quiet companion that measures the journey of the sun across the sky. With every shadow cast, it speaks softly of time passing, of the world turning slowly in its eternal dance. Nearby, a clever mind watches the flowing waters of a river and designs an irrigation system, simple channels dug into the earth to carry, life giving water to crops. This invention is a gift of balance between nature and need, patience and planning. Imagine the cool water moving slowly through the channels, nurturing the soil, coaxing seeds to sprout and grow while the sun warms. The earth, further away, the first loom clatters softly in a humble shelter. Threads stretch taut between wooden beams, while hands move with practiced ease, weaving fabric that will warm bodies and wrap stories in color and pattern. Feel the soft thrum of the loom, the rhythm of thread crossing thread in ancient song, of creation dot in a nearby village square. A blacksmith pounds hot iron with steady hands. Each strike sends a soft ringing through the air, shaping tools and weapons that will change the course of lives and histories. The forge glows warm and inviting, a hearth of progress and strength. Not far from the forge, a scribe presses reeds into clay tablets, tracing symbols that capture law, trade, and tale. This invention writing bridges the past and future, allowing thoughts to travel across time and space. Silent but unbroken, imagine the soft scrape of stylus on clay, the careful formation of shapes that carry meaning beyond the moment. The world of ancient invention is not loud or fast. It moves with the patient pace of the seasons, the slow turn of the earth, the gentle breath of life, each discovery a quiet step forward, each tool a soft whisper in the long conversation between humans and the world. As you breathe in this story, feel the calm strength of those who came before, curious, patient, hopeful. Let the rhythm of their hands, their minds, their hearts guide you deeper into rest. The path of invention is a gentle unfolding, a quiet promise carried softly through time. Now, close your eyes, let go, and drift into sleep wrapped in the warmth of ancient wisdom. As the night deepens around you, imagine yourself walking softly through a quiet valley bathed in moonlight. The air is cool and still, filled with the gentle sounds of the earth breathing beneath the stars. In this peaceful place, imagine the first calendars being made not with clocks or numbers, but with stones and shadows, marking the slow, steady movement of the sun and moon. These early calendars were more than tools. They were quiet guides, helping people understand the rhythms of nature and the passing of seasons. Nearby, envision a workshop glowing with soft firelight, where a craftsman carefully molds clay into bricks. These simple shapes, fired in the warmth of the kiln, would become the foundation of homes, temples, and cities. Each brick a small testament to patience and progress, stacked gently upon one another to build something lasting. Outside, near a calm river, imagine the invention of the wheel in its earliest form, not just for travel, but to turn watermills that ground grain, or spin pottery wheels that shaped vessels to hold food and water. The wheel's gentle turning marks the steady heartbeat of human innovation. Feel the smooth, round motion, the quiet power of something designed to move the world forward slowly and steadily. In a nearby field, a farmer uses the first plow, cutting soft furrows into the earth. This simple tool reshapes the land, making it ready to feed growing communities. The plow is not rushed or forceful. It moves with the rhythm of the soil, working with the earth's own pulse. Further along, in a small village, picture the invention of glass blowing. The The warm glow of molten glass shaped by patient hands becomes vessels that capture light, preserve scents, and hold stories within their translucent walls. Imagine the flicker of candlelight dancing through these delicate creations, the soft clink of glass echoing gently in quiet rooms. As you breathe in these images, feel the steady flow of human creativity weaving through time. The inventions may be ancient, but their spirit lives on in every turn of a wheel, every thread woven, every word written. The night carries this quiet legacy, wrapping you softly in its calm embrace. Let the slow unfolding of human ingenuity ease you further into rest, knowing that the world's greatest changes began with small, gentle steps. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and let the peace of ancient inventions carry you into sleep. The night is deep and quiet, wrapping everything in its soft embrace. As you breathe slowly and feel your body relax, imagine stepping into a tranquil garden where time seems to pause and the whispers of the past float gently on the breeze. Here, under a sky filled with stars, imagine the first invention of paper. Delicate sheets made from plant fibers, carefully pressed and dried, becoming the soft canvas for stories, knowledge, and dreams. Each sheet is a gift, light and fragile, yet strong enough to carry the weight of human thought across centuries. Nearby, see the invention of the compass, a small, simple tool that points steadily north. It guides the first travelers and sailors as they explore unknown seas and lands. This humble invention brings confidence and hope, a quiet assurance that even in vast darkness there is direction. Picture a craftsman in a dimly lit workshop, casting bronze into tools and ornaments. The soft clinking of metal, the glow of molten metal cooling in molds, the careful shaping of sharp edges. Each piece is a promise of strength, beauty, and new possibility. Outside the garden, in a sunlit field, the first irrigation channels move water slowly through the earth, nurturing crops and communities. The invention of irrigation is a tender act of cooperation between humans and nature, a way to share life's essential gift. Feel the cool water trickling through the soil, the gentle sound of earth welcoming it. In a nearby village, the first clock towers rise, their mechanisms ticking softly as they measure time in hours and minutes. The clock is an invention of precision and patience, bringing order to the flow of daily life, helping people balance work, rest, and celebration. Imagine the slow turning of gears and wheels inside these great timekeepers, the gentle ticking that echoes like a heartbeat through empty streets. As you breathe in this story, let the calm progress of invention soothe your mind. Each discovery is a step forward, quiet, deliberate, full of promise. The world was built on these soft rhythms and steady hands, and now, with every breath, you carry that calm forward. Close your eyes. Let the gentle song of ancient invention lull you deeper into sleep. The soft glow of evening surrounds you, gentle and warm, as your breath slows and your body sinks deeper into rest. Imagine now a quiet village at dusk, where the first flickers of firelight dance like stars in the twilight. In this tranquil place, picture the invention of the sail, a simple, elegant piece of cloth stretched across wooden masts. With it, the earliest sailors harnessed the wind's whisper, carrying their boats across calm waters and endless horizons. The sail is more than a tool. It is a bridge between earth and sky, a way to travel beyond what is known. Feel the gentle sway of the boat as it moves, carried softly by the breeze and the current, the sound of water lapping against the hull, like a soothing lullaby. Nearby, a blacksmith shapes iron in a glowing forge, hammering slowly and carefully as sparks rise, like tiny fireflies. The invention of iron tools transforms the world harder, sharper, and more enduring than before. With each strike, the blacksmith molds not just metal, but the future itself. In a quiet workshop, the first eyeglasses are crafted small lenses, set in frames, bringing clarity and focus to those who once saw only blurs. This invention opens new worlds, letting people explore details that were once hidden in shadows outside the village. A farmer uses crop rotation, a simple but powerful invention that renews the earth, ensuring fields remain fertile and abundant through the seasons. This gentle dance with the land is a lesson in patience, respect, and balance. Imagine the soil resting, turning, and giving back life in an endless cycle. In the center of the village, a teacher traces letters in the sand, helping children learn the alphabet, the building blocks of communication, culture, and connection. This invention of language is the heartbeat of human civilization, carrying stories from one generation to the next. Feel the soft sounds of whispered lessons, the scratch of fingers tracing shapes, the quiet growth of knowledge. As you breathe, slowly and deeply, let the peaceful story of these ancient inventions settle in your mind. Each one is a gentle step forward, a soft spark of curiosity, a careful act of creation. You are wrapped now in the long history of human progress, a history woven from quiet moments and steady hands. Let this calm journey carry you deeper into sleep, where dreams are made from the fabric of invention and wonder. Close your eyes. Breathe. Rest. The night's quiet deepens, a soft blanket woven from stars and shadows, as your breath flows slow and steady, carrying you further into restful calm. Imagine now a gentle hillside village, where the rhythm of daily life moves with the earth itself, steady, slow, and enduring. In the heart of this village stands a towering invention, the water wheel. Slowly, surely, it turns as river water flows beneath, its steady motion powering mills that grind grain into nourishing flour. This simple machine, harnessing the flow of nature, transforms the way people live, bringing ease to work once heavy and slow. Feel the cool splash of water, the creak of timber turning, the steady pulse of progress moving with patience. Nearby, a weaver's hands fly over a loom, threads crossing with care. The invention of patterned weaving brings color and warmth to cloth, turning thread into stories told through fabric. Each pattern is a memory, a tradition, passed gently from one generation to the next. Across the village, the invention of the plumb line helps builders create walls that stand straight and strong. A simple weight on a string, it brings balance and precision to construction. Quiet yet essential tools that build the foundations of cities and homes. Imagine the soft swing of the plumb line, its steady arc marking the path toward perfection. In a shaded courtyard, a scholar inscribes texts onto scrolls made of papyrus. The invention of ink and paper allows ideas to be preserved and shared, opening pathways of knowledge and imagination. Feel the gentle scratch of the pen, the smooth glide of letters formed by thoughtful hands. Outside, the first aqueducts carry clear, flowing water across valleys and hills, nurturing gardens, baths, and fountains. This engineering marvel shapes the landscape, bringing life and comfort to growing civilizations. Listen to the gentle trickle of water, the splash of fountains, the murmur of life-sustained as you breathe in these ancient moments. Let the calm of invention soothe your spirit. Each tool, each idea, each spark of creation is a thread in the vast tapestry of human history woven slowly, with care and endless wonder. Now close your eyes. Let the gentle turning of the water wheel and the quiet rhythm of the loom carry you deeper into rest. The story continues softly unfolding in the peaceful spaces between moments. The night stretches on, deep and serene, as you sink further into the quiet embrace of rest. Imagine yourself now beside a calm river in a faraway ancient land, where invention and nature meet in soft harmony. Here, early engineers have constructed the first bridges, simple, yet strong arches of stone and wood that reach across flowing water, connecting lands and people. These bridges are more than pathways. They are symbols of connection, carrying travelers, trade, and stories from one shore to another. Feel the gentle creak of timber, the steady settling of stones, the quiet passage of feet as the bridges welcome those who cross. Nearby, a fire burns steadily beneath a bronze cauldron. The invention of metallurgy has blossomed into the art of crafting tools and vessels that will shape everyday life. The hammer strikes the glowing metal with a measured rhythm, each tap a small song of transformation. Imagine the warmth of the forge, the soft hiss of molten metal cooled by water, the careful shaping of objects that will last through time. In a shaded grove, the first sundials catch the sun's light, their shadows tracing the passing hours. These inventions bring order to the day, helping humans understand the rhythm of time and plan their lives with gentle precision. Hear the soft whisper of the wind, the steady passage of light and shadow dancing across stone. In a quiet workshop, a craftsman fashions early eyeglasses, lenses that bring clarity to the world. This invention opens new ways of seeing, of understanding, of embracing the details that were once hidden in blur. Feel the soft focus sharpening, the world coming into gentle relief. Outside, farmers tend fields with crop rotation, a wise method that nourishes the earth and ensures its bounty. This slow, respectful practice honors the cycles of nature and the patient work of growth. The soil breathes, resting and renewing, as seasons shift softly in their endless dance. As you breathe. In the story of these ancient inventions, let the calm spirit of discovery fill you. Each creation is a quiet step forward, a thoughtful act of care and connection. Now, close your eyes and let the gentle turning of wheels, the soft ticking of clocks, and the quiet flow of water lull you deeper into sleep. The journey continues slow, steady, and full of wonder. The night deepens around you, soft and calm, as your breath slows and your body settles more comfortably. Imagine now a quiet workshop nestled in a mountain village, where the air is cool and the light of a flickering fire dances across stone walls. Here, artisans work patiently, weaving metal threads into delicate chains. The invention of chainmail, a flexible armor that bends and moves with the body, brings protection and freedom, allowing warriors to move lightly and safely through battles long ago. Feel the steady rhythm of hammer on metal, the soft clinking of links fitting together like a gentle song. Nearby, a scholar traces symbols on parchment, creating the first maps. These early cartographers turned the unknown into the known, drawing coastlines and rivers with careful strokes, crafting guides that would one day lead explorers across the world. Imagine the feel of ink on paper, the soft scratch of quill, the slow unveiling of a new horizon. Outside the village, a windmill turns steadily against the sky, its sails catching the breeze to grind grain into flour. This invention harnesses the power of nature with quiet grace, transforming human labor into something lighter, easier. Listen to the creak of wooden beams, the rush of wind through sails, the whisper of flour falling softly into sacks in a nearby field. Farmers employ early irrigation techniques, digging canals that carry water gently from rivers to thirsty crops. This careful sharing of life-giving water sustains communities and brings abundance to the earth. Feel the cool splash of water on soil, the slow renewal of growth, the promise of harvest. As you breathe deeply, let the calm spirit of these inventions fill you with peace. Each idea is a gentle step forward, a thoughtful act woven into the fabric of history. Now close your eyes and let the soft clinking of metal, the gentle rush of wind, and the steady flow of water carry you deeper into restful sleep. The journey continues slow, steady, and full of quiet wonder. The night embraces you softly, a quiet cocoon woven from shadows and stillness. Your breath is calm, steady, as you drift gently deeper into rest. Imagine now a sun-dappled courtyard where the first gears turn a simple but profound invention. These early gears, made of wood and metal, work together in delicate harmony, transforming motion with quiet precision. Their slow, steady rotation powers water clocks that measure the flow of time with grace. Each turn marks a moment, a heartbeat in the gentle passage of the day. Feel the soft whir of turning gears, the quiet ticking of time measured without hurry or fuss. Nearby, craftsmen shape the earliest bells, bronze instruments that ring clear across the hills. Their sound is not harsh, but a soothing call that marks hours, gatherings, and moments of peace. Imagine the soft chime carried on the breeze, a melody of community and calm. In a workshop filled with warm light, the invention of the printing press begins to take shape, promising to spread knowledge far and wide. Though centuries away, its roots are in the patient crafting of woodblocks and inked pages, a testament to human curiosity and connection. Outside, farmers tend vineyards, using early pruning techniques to nurture grapevines, an invention that will one day bring the gift of wine celebration, relaxation, and the slow unfolding of joy. Feel the earth's pulse beneath your feet, the steady nurturing of growth and abundance. As you breathe in these scenes, let the quiet determination of ancient invention soothe your mind. Each tool, each discovery, is a step forward, soft, deliberate, and full of promise. Close your eyes now. Let the turning of gears and the ringing of bells lull you into deeper rest. The story of human creativity flows on, gentle and unending. The night is still and vast, stretching like a gentle ocean of stars above you. As you breathe slowly, let your mind drift to a quiet workshop where the earliest clocks tick softly, their hands moving steadily and sure. These first clocks do not shout or demand attention. Instead, they measure time with patient grace, gears turning like the slow pulse of the earth. Marking the hours with quiet dignity, imagine the steady tick-tock blending with the whisper of the wind outside, the soft rustle of leaves, the distant call of a night bird. Time here is a gentle companion, guiding without hurry. Nearby, the first paper scrolls are rolled and unrolled, carrying stories, laws, and poems. The invention of paper made from flax and hemp was a delicate art, a gift of knowledge passed from hand to hand. Feel the smoothness of the parchment, the careful stroke of a brush painting characters that would one day change the world. In a distant field, the early invention of the seed drill helps farmers plant with care and precision, ensuring that each seed finds its place in the earth. This small but mighty tool changed farming, nurturing crops and sustaining communities. Listen to the soft patter of seeds falling into the soil, the quiet work of hands shaping the future. Back in the village, glassmakers blow warm, glowing orbs into delicate shapes. The invention of glass lenses brings new clarity, opening eyes to worlds both near and far. Imagine holding a lens up to the sky, watching stars shimmer with newfound brightness, or reading the delicate script of a letter. With ease. As you breathe in these images, let the slow rhythm of invention soothe your heart. Each discovery, each careful act, is a thread woven into the tapestry of human progress. Now close your eyes, relax your mind, and let the gentle ticking of ancient clocks and the soft whisper of seeds falling carry you deeper into peaceful sleep. The night wraps you in its soft, endless calm as you settle deeper into rest. Your breath flows slowly, evenly, carrying you gently through the quiet story of human discovery. Imagine now an ancient village at dawn, where the first aqueducts carry water across stone arches, flowing steady and sure. This invention of engineering brings life to parched lands, nourishing gardens, homes, and hearts alike. Hear the soft rush of water moving through channels, a gentle song of life and renewal. Nearby, a craftsman shapes the first mechanical clock, a marvel of gears and weights that measures time with careful grace. This clock does not demand attention, but offers a quiet order, a rhythm to the days and nights. Feel the smooth turning of wheels, the soft ticking that marks moments without hurry. In a quiet workshop, early eyeglasses are crafted lenses that bring clarity and focus, opening new worlds for those who wear them. This invention brings light to shadowed places and sharpness to blurred edges. Picture the soft sparkle of light caught in glass, the gentle sharpening of sight. Outside, farmers use crop rotation, a patient practice that renews the soil, ensuring fields remain fertile and abundant through seasons. This gentle cycle honors the earth's natural rhythms. Imagine the earth breathing in rest and renewal, the quiet growth of plants and promise. Nearby, the invention of the compass points travelers steadily north, guiding explorers over unknown seas and lands. This simple tool offers direction in vast darkness, a quiet hope carried on gentle winds. Feel the steady pull of the needle, the calm certainty it brings. As you breathe deeply, let the soft rhythms of these ancient inventions soothe your mind. Each discovery, a quiet step forward, a patient act of care and wonder. Now close your eyes. Let the gentle rush of water, the slow turning of gears, and the steady point of the compass carry you deeper into peaceful sleep. The story of human creativity continues, soft and endless. The night deepens gently, embracing you in its soft, endless quiet. With each breath, you feel yourself floating farther into calm, wrapped in the long history of discovery that has shaped human life for thousands of years. Imagine now a vast field stretching beneath a wide sky, touched by the first light of dawn. The air is cool and fresh, carrying the scent of earth and growing things. A soft promise of renewal. In this quiet place, picture the first invention of the windmill. Its sails turn slowly, catching the morning breeze with a steady rhythm. This gentle giant harnesses the power of wind, transforming air itself into energy to grind grain, pump water, and ease human toil. Hear the soft creak of wooden beams, the whisper of fabric stretched tight, the steady turning that feels like the heartbeat of the land nearby. Farmers tend their fields using the invention of crop rotation. This simple but profound idea nurtures the earth by resting one part while another grows. The soil breathes again, renewed and ready to give life once more. Imagine the rich, dark soil turning beneath a plow, the slow green shoots pushing through. The patient cycle of growth that honors the earth's own rhythm. In a small village, blacksmiths work in their forges, crafting iron tools that will change the way people build, farm, and defend themselves. The pounding of hammers on glowing metal is a steady, measured song and music of transformation and strength. Feel the warmth of the forge, the steady rhythm of hammer and anvil, the soft sparks rising like tiny stars into the evening air. A few steps away, in a shaded courtyard, early mathematicians sketched geometric patterns on stone tablets. These shapes are more than art. They are the beginnings of understanding space, form, and balance. Geometry will guide architects, builders, and artists for centuries. Picture the gentle scratch of stylus on stone, the quiet contemplation that turns simple lines into the language of the universe. On the riverbank, the invention of the water wheel powers the first mills, grinding grain into flour with patient, tireless energy. The flowing water sings a soft song as it turns the wheel. Nature and human ingenuity working in perfect harmony. Imagine the cool splash of water, the steady turning, the smell of fresh flour filling the air, a promise of nourishment and community. In the fields beyond, farmers use the invention of the seed drill. Instead of scattering seeds by hand, they plant each seed carefully in rows, ensuring that everyone has space to grow. This gentle precision improves harvests and sustains growing populations. Feel the quiet fall of seeds into the earth, the soft pat of soil covering them, the slow awakening of life. Inside a humble workshop, the invention of paper-making spreads like a soft tide. Sheets of thin, fibrous paper are pressed and dried, becoming vessels for stories, records, and knowledge. The gift of paper allows wisdom to cross oceans and generations. Picture hands folding sheets, ink flowing from brushes, the quiet rustle of turning pages in the still air. In a distant observatory, early astronomers mapped the stars and chart the movements of planets. Their careful observations will one day guide sailors across unknown seas and inspire myths that connect heaven and earth. Imagine the vast sky unfolding above, the gentle sparkle of stars, the silent dance of the cosmos, mirrored in human wonder. As you breathe in these moments, feel the slow, steady pulse of invention coursing through time. Each creation, small or grand, is a thread in the endless tapestry of human hope and curiosity. The world was built slowly, with patience and care. Like the turning of a great wheel, the weaving of fine cloth, the gentle flow of a river shaping the land. Now, close your eyes and let the steady rhythm of windmills turning, water wheels flowing, and hammers striking carry you softly into sleep. The story of ancient invention continues quiet, enduring, and full of light. The night gently unfolds around you like a soft velvet curtain, inviting your mind and body to relax deeper into calm. Your breathing slows to a steady rhythm, and the world grows quiet, perfect for a journey back through time, where the gentle hands of ancient inventors shape the future. One small step at a time, imagine yourself standing in a wide, sun-dappled valley, where the land stretches in gentle waves beneath a sky painted in soft pastels of dawn. The air is cool and fresh, carrying the scent of wild herbs, and damp earth a quiet promise of life's continual renewal. Here, where the first soft light warms the hills, people begin to create tools that will change their lives and the world forever. Picture a group gathered around a simple wooden frame, a loom, ancient and steady. Threads stretch taut across it, golden in the morning light, waiting to be woven into fabric. A weaver's hands move slowly and carefully, crossing thread over thread, weaving patterns that tell stories of home, family, and the land itself. The invention of the loom is more than a practical craft. It is the weaving of community and tradition. Each piece of cloth carries the breath of the earth and the rhythm of human hands. Warm and full of life, feel the gentle tug of thread in the fingers, the soft clack of wood as the shuttle moves back and forth, the slow, soothing pulse of creation, wrapping around you like a comforting shawl. Nearby, the hum of water flows steadily as a river spins a large wooden wheel. This water wheel, turning endlessly in the current, powers the grinding of grain into flour, a transformation as old as time itself. The invention of the water wheel is a marriage of nature's flow and human ingenuity, a soft turning that makes work lighter and life richer. Imagine the cool splash of water against wood, the steady creak of gears, the smell of fresh grain filling the air. This simple, gentle power carries communities through seasons, nourishing both body and spirit. In a quiet clearing, metal glows softly in the forge. A blacksmith hammers patiently, shaping bronze tools that gleam with promise. Bronze, strong and versatile, ushers in a new age of possibility, where tools are not just made, but crafted with skill and care. Hear the rhythm of hammer on anvil, the soft ringing that floats through the evening air. Sparks rise like fireflies, brief and bright, vanishing as quickly as they appear. This metalwork is more than craft. It is transformation. The shaping of our earth into tools that build, protect, and create. Across the valley, a scholar watches the heavens with quiet eyes. The invention of early astronomy begins with simple observations, tracking the moon's phases, noting the sun's path, charting the stars' slow dance across the night sky. These celestial patterns become the first calendars, guiding planting, harvesting, and festivals. The gift of measuring time, soft, cyclical, eternal, brings order to human life, Imagine the vast sky above, twinkling with countless stars, the moon's gentle glow casting silver light over the land. Feel the calm certainty that comes from knowing the sun will rise again, that the seasons turn with quiet grace. Near the river's edge, a group shapes sun-dried bricks clay-molded and hardened by the patient heat of the sun. These bricks, simple and strong, become the foundations of homes, walls that shelter families and communities. Picture the smooth texture of earth warmed by the sun, the careful stacking of bricks, the slow building of structures that will stand for generations. In a village workshop, the invention of the wheel is quietly celebrated, not just for transportation, but for its use in pottery wheels and grain mills. The wheel becomes a symbol of steady progress. The round, rolling motion carries with it a promise of movement, connection, and change that unfolds gently, one turn at a time. Feel the steady hum of the wheel, the smooth glide of clay shaped into vessels, the soft grinding of grain turning to flour. Beyond the village, the invention of the plow cuts deep furrows in the earth, preparing the soil for planting. This simple tool works with the land, turning and loosening the soil with patient strength. Imagine the smell of fresh earth, the feel of soil crumbling softly beneath the plow's blade, the hopeful promise of seeds soon to sprout. In a quiet corner, the first calendars take shape not in clocks or watches, but in stones carefully arranged to mark solstices and equinoxes, to track the flow of time in the natural world. This invention brings humans into harmony with the earth's rhythms, a gentle understanding that life moves in cycles. Feel the warmth of the sun on your skin, the cool shadow of night, the endless turning of days and seasons. Nearby, the invention of writing unfolds, marks pressed into clay tablets, symbols etched into stone. This quiet act of communication transforms the human experience, carrying stories, laws, and knowledge beyond the limits of memory. Imagine the soft scratch of stylus on clay, the careful formation of letters that will one day become the foundation of civilization. Stories. As the sun rises higher, the invention of the compass begins to guide travelers. A simple needle floating on water, always pointing north. This tool offers steady direction in a vast, unknown world. Feel the quiet certainty of the compass needle, the calm trust it inspires in those who journey across land and sea. The day turns toward evening, and in a humble workshop, the invention of glass blowing brings new beauty and light. Molten glass shaped by breath and hand becomes vessels, lenses, and windows, tools that hold, reveal, and protect. Imagine the flicker of candlelight dancing through glass, the smooth surfaces catching and reflecting the world. Throughout this journey of invention, one truth shines clear: the greatest changes begin quietly, with gentle steps taken in curiosity and care. Each invention, small or grand, is a soft thread woven into the vast tapestry of human history. Feel the steady pulse of this story as it carries you gently forward, like the slow turning of a grate wheel or the rhythmic weaving of a loom. Now close your eyes, breathe deeply, and let the soft light of ancient invention guide you into peaceful, restful sleep. The night deepens like a slow river flowing softly under a moonlit sky. Each breath you take becomes calmer, slower, as you drift gently through the pages of time, to a place where the earliest sparks of human creativity glow warmly. Imagine a quiet workshop glowing with amber light, where the first potter's wheel spins steadily. The potter's hands move with practiced grace, shaping soft clay into vessels that will hold water, food, and light. This invention, simple yet profound, carries the quiet magic of creation, turning earth into form, shape into promise. Feel the smooth curve of clay, cool and damp beneath gentle fingertips, the soft rhythm of the wheel turning like a heartbeat. Beyond the workshop, the sound of flowing water calls softly. There, the water wheel turns endlessly, harnessing nature's power to grind grain into flour, making the burden of work lighter and life fuller. Hear the gentle splash of water, the creak of wood and stone, the steady hum of life moving forward. Dotted a shaded grove, metal glows warmly in a forge. The blacksmith's hammer strikes the glowing bronze with deliberate care. This is the birth of new tools, stronger and sharper, opening doors to new possibilities. Imagine the sparks rising like fireflies, the glow that warms the hands and heart alike. In a distant observatory, an ancient astronomer watches the stars slow dance, noting patterns that guide planting and harvest. The invention of early calendars marks the passage of time with gentle precision, the quiet understanding that life moves in cycles, and to live well is to live in tune with them. Feel the vastness of the sky, the soft light of stars guiding the way, the patient rhythm of seasons unfolding. Near a riverbank, craftsmen build bridges of stone and timber, connecting villages and people. These structures are more than passageways. They are symbols of connection, carrying travelers, stories, and dreams safely across. Imagine the sturdy arches spanning the flowing water, the soft sound of footsteps echoing in quiet tunnels inside. A simple home, the invention of writing unfolds, marks pressed into clay, symbols carved into stone, the first stories recorded to outlast memory. Hear the soft scratch of stylus, the turning of pages, the whisper of stories carried through time. Each invention is a quiet step forward, a patient act of hope and wonder, woven into the fabric of human history. Now, as you breathe deeply, let the soft turning of wheels, the glow of the forge, and the whisper of the stars lull you gently towards sleep. The journey continues slow, steady, and full of light. The night stretches quietly around you, soft and deep, as you breathe slowly and settle more comfortably into rest. Imagine yourself drifting gently through time to a place where ancient hands first shaped the tools and ideas that would forever change the world. Picture a small village nestled beside a calm river, where the first simple bridges span the flowing water. These bridges, made of stone and timber, are more than crossings. They are symbols of connection, carrying people and stories from one shore to another. Each step across the worn planks is a quiet journey, bridging not just land but hearts. Hear the soft creak of wood, the gentle rush of the river beneath, and the steady pulse of footsteps moving forward. Imagine the feeling of trust in each bridge, built slowly and carefully to stand for generations. Nearby, the soft glow of a forge warms the air. A blacksmith pounds glowing bronze and later iron, crafting tools that sharpen human ability and imagination. The rhythmic tapping of hammer on anvil echoes like a heartbeat through the evening air, sparks rising like tiny stars and fading into the night. Feel the heat of the forge, the strength in each strike, the slow, steady creation of objects that will build, protect, and sustain. Not far away, an early astronomer watches the sky with patient eyes, tracking the stars, the sun, and the moon. This careful observer lays the foundation for calendars and navigation. The invention of astronomy is a quiet marvel, turning the vast, mysterious sky into a guide for planting, sailing, and celebration. Imagine the cool night air, the twinkle of distant stars, and the calm certainty of time measured by the heaven's dot in the fields. Farmers use the plow to gently turn the earth, preparing it for new growth. This simple but profound invention changes the relationship between humans and the land, making cultivation more efficient and fruitful. Feel the rich soil turning softly beneath the blade, the promise of seeds soon to sprout, and the patient rhythm of seasons unfolding dot in a quiet workshop. The invention of writing blossom symbols pressed into soft clay and carved into stone, carrying stories, laws, and knowledge far beyond their origin. Writing becomes the thread that binds generations, a gift of memory and communication. Hear the soft scratch of stylus, the rustle of scrolls, the quiet passing of wisdom from hand to hand. Elsewhere, the compass points steadily north, a simple needle floating on water, guiding travelers through unknown lands and across vast seas. This invention brings hope and direction where there was once only uncertainty. Feel the calm pull of the needle, the steady guidance it offers to all who journey. Each of these inventions is a whisper from the past, a soft step forward in the endless story of human curiosity and creation. Now, close your eyes, breathe deeply, and let the gentle turning of wheels, the glow of the forge, the sparkle of stars, and the steady point of the compass carry you into a peaceful, restful sleep. The journey of discovery continues soft, slow, and full of wonder. The night settles softly around you like a comforting blanket, wrapping you in calm as your breathing slows and your body relaxes deeper. Imagine yourself carried gently back through time to a place where the earliest sparks of invention first flickered, small, steady lights glowing in the quiet dark. Picture a peaceful village where the invention of the wheel rolls slowly into human life. Not just a tool for travel, but a turning point, a circle of wood and metal that moves smoothly and endlessly, carrying people and goods, stories and hopes. The wheel is simple, yet powerful. Its steady motion changes everything. Feel the soft hum of the wheel turning beneath a cart, the smooth glide of clay shaped on a potter's wheel, the comforting rhythm of progress moving forward gently. Nearby, the blacksmith's forge glows warmly. Hammer strikes rings softly as bronze and iron take shape under patient hands. These early metals bring strength and possibility, tools and weapons crafted with care. The sparks rise like tiny stars, brief and bright, then fade into the night. Imagine the warmth of the forge, the steady beat of hammer on anvil, the slow shaping of the future dot in a quiet field. Farmers use irrigation channels to guide water to their crops. This gentle invention nurtures the earth, bringing life to seeds planted with hope. The soft rush of water through carved canals sings a song of growth and renewal. Feel the cool splash of water on soil, the patient rhythm of the seasons turning dot in a distant observatory. Early astronomers trace the stars' paths. Their maps of the sky become guides for sailors and farmers alike, marking the passage of time and the turning of the year. Picture the vast night sky, sparkling with countless stars, the slow dance of planets overhead, and the quiet certainty that comes with understanding. Inside homes, writing takes form: marks on clay tablets, symbols pressed into stone, messages preserved beyond memory. This invention carries stories, laws, and dreams, connecting generations with invisible threads. Hear the soft scratch of stylus, the turning of pages, the whisper of knowledge shared. Each invention, each discovery, is a gentle step forward, a patient act of care and curiosity woven into the fabric of human history. As you breathe deeply now, let the soft turning of wheels, the glow of the forge, and the quiet flow of water carry you gently into peaceful sleep. The story continues slow, steady, and full of light. The night wraps around you like a soft, endless cloak, each breath slowing and deepening as you settle gently into rest. Imagine yourself drifting on a calm river of time, flowing backward through centuries, through quiet moments when human hands first shaped the world in ways both subtle and profound. Picture a dawnlit valley where the air is cool and filled with the scent of earth and growing things. The sky above stretches wide and pale, touched by the faintest blush of morning light. Here, among fields still dark with dew, people work quietly, careful and patient, crafting the first tools that will carry humanity forward. Imagine standing beside a river where a water wheel turns slowly and steadily. This ancient invention, simple in form yet powerful in effect, harnesses the steady flow of the current to grind grain into flour. The wheel's smooth rotation is like the heartbeat of the land itself, soft, constant, unending. Hear the gentle splash of water against wood, the creak of timbers turning, the rhythmic murmur of a world in motion. The steady hum of the wheel blends with the song of birds and the rustling of leaves, creating a lullaby of progress carried on nature's breath nearby. A craftsman hammers glowing bronze, each strike sending tiny sparks like fireflies into the dusk. His forge glows warmly, a beacon of creation in the growing dark. These early metals, carefully shaped, become tools that build, protect, and shape new futures. Feel the heat of the forge, the steady beat of hammer and anvil, the soft glow that warms the heart as well as the hands. Beyond the village, farmers use the plow to turn fertile soil gently, preparing the earth for seeds that promise new life. This simple tool is a quiet revolution, transforming the relationship between humans and the land, allowing communities to grow and thrive. Imagine the rich, dark soil crumbling softly beneath the plow's blade, the slow, patient awakening of life beneath the surface. The fields seem to breathe with the rhythm of planting and harvest, a dance as old as time itself. In a shaded workshop, the invention of the loom weaves threads into fabric with soft clacking and steady rhythm. The weaver's hands cross thread over thread, creating cloth that will warm bodies and tell stories through patterns and color. Feel the texture of fabric in your fingers, the gentle pull of threads, the comforting weight of a blanket wrapped around shoulders near a quiet brook. The first irrigation channels carry water through carefully dug canals, bringing life to thirsty fields. This invention, born of observation and care, teaches harmony with nature and the importance of nurturing. Hear the gentle rush of water flowing through channels, the soft splash against stones, the whisper of growth and renewal. In a humble workshop, scribes press symbols into soft clay, recording stories, laws, and knowledge. The invention of writing becomes a gift that carries human thought beyond memory, connecting generations and preserving culture. Imagine the soft scratch of stylus on clay, the smooth glide of ink across papyrus, the gentle turning of pages as stories unfold under a wide open sky. Astronomers chart the stars, noting the movement of planets and the phases of the moon. Their quiet observations become calendars that guide planting and celebration, weaving time into the fabric of life. Feel the vastness of the night sky, the sparkle of distant stars, and the calm certainty of knowing the seasons will turn again. The invention of the wheel turns gently in your mind, a symbol of endless motion and steady progress. Not only a tool for travel, but the heart of mills, pottery wheels, and pulleys. It moves slowly, carrying hopes and dreams as it rolls forward. Picture a simple wooden wheel, round and smooth, turning silently on an axle. Its soft hum is a reminder that even the greatest changes begin quietly, one slow turn at a time. In a village square, early architects used the plumb line, a simple weight on a string, to build walls that stand straight and strong. This small but essential tool brings balance and precision, shaping the foundations of cities yet to come. Feel the gentle sway of the plumb line, the quiet guidance it offers to steady hands. In homes warmed by firelight, the invention of glass blowing creates vessels that catch and hold light. Molten glass shaped by breath and hand becomes windows, cups, and lenses, tools of beauty and utility. Imagine the flicker of candlelight dancing through glass, the smooth surfaces reflecting the world in soft glimmers. Along winding paths, the compass points steadily north, guiding travelers through unknown lands and across vast seas. This small needle floating on water brings hope and direction where there was once only uncertainty. Feel the calm pull of the compass needle, the quiet assurance it brings to all who journey. The soft clinking of metal chains echoes through a smithy as artisans weave links into armor, protecting warriors with flexibility and strength. Chainmail moves with the body, a gentle shield crafted through countless careful stitches. Imagine the feel of metal links sliding smoothly against one another, the protective weight resting lightly but firmly. In fields and gardens, farmers practice crop rotation, resting and renewing the soil to sustain harvests for generations. This respectful dance with the earth honors nature's cycles and invites abundance. Feel the cool earth beneath your hands, rich and alive, turning slowly in a timeless rhythm. The invention of the sundial marks the passage of hours with the slow arc of a shadow. It brings order and calm to the flow of the day, helping people live in harmony with the sun's steady path. Picture the long shadow moving gently across carved stone, the quiet marking of time without hurry. In distant workshops, early mathematicians lay the foundations of geometry and measurement. Their quiet calculations shape the design of buildings, bridges, and roads, connecting form with function in perfect balance. Imagine the soft scratching of chalk on stone, the careful drawing of lines and shapes that will guide builders and dreamers alike. These ancient inventions woven through time and space are whispers of human curiosity, patience, and care. They are the slow unfolding of possibility, the gentle shaping of a world built not by haste, but by steady hands and quiet hearts. As you breathe deeply, let the gentle turning of wheels, the soft glow of the forge, the whisper of water flowing, and the steady point of the compass carry you into peaceful sleep. The story continues, slow and steady, full of wonder and light. The night surrounds you softly now, a gentle cloak of stillness and calm. Your breath flows evenly and slowly as you settle deeper into a peaceful rest. Imagine yourself traveling back through time, where quiet moments of human creativity first sparked the inventions that shape the world we live in today. Picture a small village waking with dawn's first light. The air is crisp and filled with the scent of fresh earth and blossoming flowers. Around you, people begin their daily work, each act small and deliberate, yet full of promise. Here, in this tranquil setting, the story of ancient invention unfolds gently, one patient step at a time. Near the edge of a sparkling river, a craftsman watches the flowing water with quiet fascination. He has built a water wheel, its broad wooden paddles turning slowly in the current. This simple device harnesses the steady power of the river, transforming natural flow into useful energy. With its steady churning, the water wheel powers a mill that grinds grain into fine flour, easing the burden of daily work and nourishing entire communities. Imagine the cool spray of water droplets, the soft creaking of timbers, the rhythmic sound of the wheel turning. Feel the steady pulse of nature working in harmony with human hands, a gentle, soothing cadence that echoes through time. In a nearby forge, the blacksmith's hammer falls with patient strength. Each strike shapes glowing bronze into tools and weapons, objects that are both functional and beautiful. The forge glows warmly, filling the air with the scent of heated metal and wood smoke. Hear the soft ringing of hammer on anvil, the crackle of firewood, the slow transformation of raw materials into instruments of life and survival. Beyond the village, farmers use the plow to prepare the fields. This simple yet powerful invention turns over the soil, making it fertile and ready to nurture seeds. The plow's wooden blade cuts deep, working with the rhythm of the earth. Feel the texture of rich soil slipping softly beneath the blade. The quiet promise held within each seed planted carefully in furrowed rows. Nearby, a weaver sits at her loom, her fingers moving in gentle patterns as she threads together strands of wool and flax. The loom's soft clacking fills the air with a steady rhythm, weaving not only fabric, but tradition, culture, and warmth. Imagine the feel of soft cloth brushing against skin, the comforting weight of a blanket wrapped close on a cool night. In a quiet study, scribes inscribe symbols onto clay tablets and papyrus scrolls. The invention of writing transforms fleeting speech into lasting memory, preserving stories, laws, and wisdom for generations to come. Hear the soft scratch of stylus on clay, the delicate rustle of parchment, the gentle sharing of knowledge through time. Under a vast sky, early astronomers trace the paths of stars and planets, mapping celestial rhythms to guide planting and sailing. The invention of the calendar emerges an elegant system marking time in harmony with nature's cycles. Feel the cool night air, the shimmer of stars above, the steady turning of the seasons along winding roads. The invention of the wheel rolls forward, not only a tool for transport, but the heart of mills, pulleys, and pottery wheels. Its steady turning carries hopes, dreams, and progress one slow revolution at a time. Picture the smooth wooden wheel turning quietly on its axle, the soft hum of movement in a still world dot in the village square. Builders use the plumb line A, simple weight on a string, to ensure straight walls and balanced structures. This small invention brings precision and stability to the foundations of homes and cities. Feel the gentle swing of the plumb bob, the quiet measure of balance and order inside homes warmed by firelight. The invention of glass blowing creates vessels that catch and reflect light. Molten glass shaped by breath and hand becomes windows, cups, and lenses, tools of clarity and beauty. Imagine the flickering dance of candlelight through glass, the smooth surfaces that hold and reveal. Beyond the village, the compass needle floats steadily north, guiding travelers and sailors through unknown lands and seas. This simple invention offers direction and hope in vast uncertainty. Feel the calm pull of the compass, the quiet trust it inspires dot in the smithy artisan's weave. Chainmail metal rings linked with care to create armor that moves with the wearer. This invention offers protection and freedom, strength without weight. Imagine the cool metal sliding smoothly, the gentle clink of links fitting together like a whispered promise dot in the fields. Farmers practice crop rotation, nurturing the soil to sustain life through seasons. This patient method honors nature's balance and encourages abundance. Feel the earth breathing beneath your hands, the slow, steady renewal of growth. The sundial marks time with a slow movement of shadow across. Stone. It is a quiet keeper of hours, bringing order and calm to the flow of days. Picture the long shadow shifting softly as the sun arcs overhead dot in distant workshops. Early mathematicians draw lines and shapes that become the language of space and form. Geometry guides builders and artists in creating beauty and function. Hear the soft scratching of chalk on stone, the thoughtful shaping of the world as the day fades to dusk. The gentle glow of lanterns fills the village. In these quiet moments, invention is not just tool or idea. It is the patient weaving of life, culture, and hope. Now, as you close your eyes and breathe deeply, let the steady turning of wheels, the warm glow of the forge, the gentle rhythm of water, and the calm guidance of stars carry you softly into sleep. The journey of discovery continues slow, steady, and full of wonder. The night surrounds you softly, a velvet cloak woven from shadows and silence. Your breath flows slowly, evenly, as you sink deeper into a calm embrace. Imagine yourself carried gently back through time, to a place where human hands first shaped the world with quiet curiosity and care. Picture a village nestled in the gentle folds of a wide valley. The sky above is painted in deep indigo, studded with 1,000 twinkling stars, each one a distant story waiting to be told. The air is cool, fragrant with the scent of earth and flowering trees, carrying the faint murmur of a river winding through the fields. Here, where the first sparks of invention were kindled, people move with purpose and patience, each small act weaving the fabric of human progress. Near the riverbank, a water wheel turns steadily, its broad wooden blades pushing against the flowing current. The wheel's rotation powers a mill where grain is ground into flour, soft and fine. This invention harnesses nature's energy with gentle grace, transforming hard labor into a steady, flowing rhythm. Imagine the splash of water against wood, the creak and hum of the wheel turning, the soft thud of grain falling into sacks. Feel the pulse of life flowing through this ancient dance, the promise of nourishment carried by patient hands. In a nearby forge, a blacksmith hammers glowing bronze, shaping tools and weapons with care. The sparks that rise from each strike float like fireflies into the night air, brief and bright. The forge's warmth wraps the smith in a comforting glow, the rhythmic sound of hammer on anvil, a quiet song of creation. Picture the metal cooling in water, the smooth edge of a blade, the steady crafting of instruments that will shape lives and stories. Beyond the village, fields stretch wide where farmers use the plow to turn over the soil, preparing it to receive seeds. The plow's blade cuts softly but deeply, working in harmony with the earth to awaken life. This simple tool is a quiet revolution, one that feeds generations and connects people to the land. Feel the rich soil falling gently back over seeds, the cool touch of earth beneath your hands, the slow unfolding of growth within a humble home. A weaver's fingers move deftly over the loom, crossing threads to create fabric warm and strong. The loom's steady clack and shuffle create a soothing rhythm, weaving not only cloth but stories and traditions passed from one generation to the next. Imagine the texture of woven fabric, soft against skin, the weight of a blanket on a cold night, the colors and patterns carrying memories and meaning. In a quiet chamber, scribes press styluses into soft clay tablets, carefully inscribing symbols that will carry ideas beyond spoken word. The invention of writing is a gift of memory, allowing stories, laws, and wisdom to flow through time and space. Hear the delicate scratch of stylus on clay, the rustle of parchment, the quiet passing of knowledge under the vast sky. Astronomers gaze at the stars, charting their slow movement across the heavens. Their observations form calendars that mark planting and harvest, festivals and rest. This invention aligns human life with the rhythms of the cosmos, bringing order and meaning. Feel the cool night air, the twinkle of stars, the steady turning of the seasons along dusty roads. The wheel turns again on carts carrying goods and people, on pottery wheels shaping vessels, on pulleys lifting loads with ease. The wheel's steady spin is a symbol of continuous progress, of journeys both near and far. Picture a wooden wheel turning smoothly, the gentle sound of movement, the endless path ahead. In the village square, builders use the plumb line as simple weight on a string to create walls straight and strong. This invention brings balance and precision, laying foundations that will stand through generations. Feel the gentle swing of the plumb bob, the quiet measure of harmony inside cozy homes. Glassblowers shape molten glass into delicate vessels, windows, and lenses. The flickering light of fire plays on smooth surfaces, revealing worlds of clarity and beauty. Imagine the soft sparkle of glass, the warmth of light caught and held, the fragile perfection of craft. Beyond the village, a compass needle floats steadily north, guiding travelers and sailors with calm certainty. This small tool offers hope and direction where once there was only uncertainty. Feel the pull of the compass, the quiet trust it inspires, the safe path forward. In fields and gardens, farmers practice crop rotation, tending the earth with patience and care. This method renews the soil, ensuring abundance through the cycles of rest and growth. Feel the earth breathing beneath your hands, the steady pulse of renewal. The sundial marks the passing hours with the slow movement of shadow across. Stone. It is a silent guardian of time, offering a gentle rhythm to the flow of days. Picture the shadow shifting softly as the sun arcs overhead, the quiet marking of moments without rush. In distant workshops, mathematicians trace lines and shapes that form the language of space and form. Geometry guides builders and artists alike in creating balance and beauty. Hear the soft scratch of chalk on stone, the thoughtful shaping of the world. As the night deepens further, lanterns glow warmly in homes and streets. This light, kindled from ancient invention, carries not only brightness, but the comfort of safety and gathering. Imagine the soft flicker of flames, the warm glow on faces, the gentle hum of shared stories. Each of these inventions is a whisper from the past, a patient act of human curiosity and care. They remind us that the greatest changes come not from haste or noise, but from steady, thoughtful steps. As you breathe slowly and deeply, let the steady turning of wheels, the soft glow of the forge, the quiet flow of water, and the calm guidance of stars carry you gently into peaceful sleep. The story of invention is endless, soft, and full of wonder. The night is vast and calm, enfolding you in a gentle embrace of stillness and peace. Your breath is slow and steady, carrying you deeper into rest. As you journey softly through the long and quiet story of human invention, picture yourself in an ancient village at twilight. The sky is deepening into shades of indigo and violet, studded with emerging stars that twinkle like distant fires. The air is cool and fragrant with blooming night flowers, their scent weaving softly through the quiet streets. In the heart of the village, a great wheel turns slowly. This water wheel, driven by the gentle current of a river, powers a mill where grain is ground into nourishing flour. The water's steady rush and the wheel's smooth rotation create a soothing rhythm, a lullaby of progress and life. Hear the soft splash of water, the creak of wood, the hum of turning gears, and feel the comforting pulse of this ancient invention that eased the work of many and fed communities. Nearby, in a warm forge glowing with amber light, the blacksmith's hammer falls rhythmically. Each strike shapes bronze and later iron into tools and weapons, crafted with skill and care. Sparks rise like fireflies and fade into the night, their brief glow marking the slow birth of metalwork. Imagine the warmth of the forge, the steady clank of metal on metal, the quiet strength that these tools would bring to builders and warriors alike. Beyond the village, farmers use the plow to turn the earth gently, preparing fields for planting. The plow's wooden blade moves steadily through soil, working in harmony with nature's cycles to awaken seeds sleeping beneath the surface. Feel the richness of the soil, the cool touch of earth, and the hopeful promise carried in each furrow. Within a humble home, a weaver's hands dance over a loom, crossing threads with practiced grace. The steady clacking fills the room, weaving fabric that will warm bodies and carry traditions. Each pattern tells a story, passed down through generations. Imagine the soft texture of cloth, the comforting weight of a blanket, the colorful threads of culture and memory. In a quiet chamber, Scribes press symbols into soft clay tablets, preserving stories, laws, and knowledge. The invention of writing allows human thought to transcend memory, carrying culture through time and space. Hear the delicate scratch of stylus on clay, the turning of scrolls, and the gentle whisper of history unfolding under a wide sky. Astronomers map the stars, noting their paths to create calendars. These guides mark planting, harvest, and festivals, aligning human life with the rhythms of the cosmos. Feel the vastness of the night, the sparkle of stars, and the comforting cycle of seasons along winding roads. Wheels turn steadily on carts, pottery wheels, and pulleys. This simple shape carries hopes, goods, and dreams forward, quiet, continuous, and unending. Picture the smooth turning of wheels, the gentle hum of movement, the endless path stretching ahead. In village squares, builders use plumb lines, a simple weight on a string, to create balanced, sturdy walls. This small tool brings order and precision to construction, laying the foundations for lasting homes and cities. Feel the steady swing of the plumb bob, the quiet measure of balance and harmony inside homes warmed by firelight. Glassblowers craft delicate vessels, windows, and lenses. Molten glass shaped by breath and hand becomes objects of clarity and beauty. Imagine the flickering glow of glass, the soft dance of light, and the fragile wonder of creation. Beyond the village, the compass needle floats steadily north, guiding travelers and sailors with quiet certainty. This small tool brings hope and direction in vast, unknown lands. Feel the calm pull of the compass, the gentle assurance it offers to all who journey. Farmers practice crop rotation, nurturing the soil through seasons of rest and growth. This patient method honors the earth's cycles, sustaining abundance. Feel the earth breathing beneath your hands, the slow renewal of life. The sundial marks time with the slow, steady movement of shadow across stone, bringing calm order to the day's rhythm. Picture the shifting shadow, the gentle passage of hours, the quiet flow of time. In distant workshops, early mathematicians draw lines and shapes that become the language of geometry. Their work guides builders and artists in creating balance and beauty. Hear the soft scratch of chalk on stone, the thoughtful shaping of the world. Each ancient invention is a quiet step forward, a patient act of human curiosity and care. They are the soft threads woven through the tapestry of human history. As you breathe deeply, let the gentle turning of wheels, the warm glow of the forge, the flowing water, and the guiding stars carry you softly into restful sleep. The story continues soft, steady, and full of wonder. The night embraces you with its quiet velvet calm, folding you gently into a space where time seems too slow, and the world softens into a place of peace. Your breath moves with ease, steady and slow, carrying you farther into rest as you journey back through the gentle dawn of human invention. Imagine yourself standing in a peaceful valley, the air fresh and cool, filled with the scent of damp earth and blossoming wildflowers. The sky above is a deep tapestry of stars, shimmering faintly as the moon casts its soft glow over the land. Around you, the first stirrings of a quiet village begin, a place where human hands and minds come together in small acts of creation that will ripple through history. Near a flowing river, a large water wheel turns in the steady current, its Broad wooden paddles push against the rushing water, spinning slowly and surely. This simple but powerful invention harnesses the force of nature, turning the flow of the river into energy that grinds grain into nourishing flour. It transforms hard, tiring labor into a smooth, continuous rhythm, a dance between human need and natural power. Hear the splash of water against wood, the creaking of beams turning, the steady hum of the wheel as it moves with calm purpose. Imagine how this gentle motion feeds families, supports communities, and shapes the pulse of daily life. Nearby, in a glowing forge, the blacksmith's hammer falls with deliberate strength. Each strike shapes glowing bronze and later iron into tools, weapons, and everyday objects. The forge's warmth wraps around the smith like a soft blanket, the sparks flying up like tiny stars before fading into the night. Feel the heat of the forge, the ringing of hammer on anvil, the slow and patient shaping of metal that will build and protect, create, and endure. Beyond the village, farmers work steadily in the fields, using the plow to turn rich soil gently, preparing it for seeds. This tool is simple but revolutionary, changing how people grow their food and live with the earth. Imagine the smell of fresh soil, the cool texture beneath your fingers, and the hopeful promise carried in every furrow turned within cozy homes. The weaver's hands move gracefully over a loom, crossing threads in a steady rhythm that fills the room with soft clacks and shuffles. This ancient invention weaves fabric that will warm bodies, tell stories, and carry tradition through generations. Feel the softness of cloth, the comforting weight of a blanket, the vibrant colors and patterns that speak of culture and history. In quiet chambers, scribes press styluses into soft clay tablets, recording laws, stories, and wisdom. Writing transforms fleeting words into lasting memory, connecting people across time and space. Hear the delicate scratch of stylus on clay, the gentle rustle of parchment, the whisper of history unfolding through written words under a vast sky. Early astronomers traced the movement of stars and planets, creating calendars that guide planting, harvesting, and celebration. This invention aligns human life with the cosmic rhythms, bringing a sense of order and meaning. Feel the cool night air, the twinkling stars, and the steady turning of the seasons, all woven into the fabric of daily life along winding roads. The wheel turns again on carts carrying goods, on pottery wheels shaping vessels, on pulleys lifting loads with ease. The wheel's smooth spin symbolizes progress and connection, carrying hopes and dreams forward slowly and surely. Picture a wooden wheel turning smoothly on its axle, the soft hum of motion, the endless journey stretching ahead. In village squares, builders use plumb lines as simple weight on a string to construct straight, strong walls. This small but essential tool brings balance and precision, laying the foundations for homes and cities that will last through generations. Feel the gentle swing of the plumb bob, the quiet measure of harmony and stability inside homes warmed by firelight. Glass blowers shape molten glass into delicate vessels, windows, and lenses. The flickering candlelight dances through smooth surfaces, revealing worlds of clarity and beauty. Imagine the soft sparkle of glass, the warm glow of light caught and held, the fragile perfection of handcrafted art. Beyond the village, the compass needle floats steadily north, guiding travelers through unknown lands and seas. This small tool offers hope and direction where once there was only uncertainty. Feel the calm pull of the compass. The quiet trust it inspires. The safe path forward for all who journey. Farmers practice crop rotation, tending the soil with care to sustain life through seasons of growth and rest. This patient method honors nature's cycles, renewing the earth and encouraging abundance. Feel the earth breathing beneath your hands, the slow, steady renewal of growth and life. The sundial marks time with the slow movement of shadow across stone, bringing calm order to the flow of days. It is a silent companion, measuring moments without hurry or fuss. Picture the shifting shadow, the gentle passage of hours, the quiet flow of time in harmony with the sundial. In distant workshops, mathematicians draw lines and shapes that become the language of geometry. Their careful calculations guide builders and artists in creating balance, beauty, and function. Hear the soft chalk scratching on stone, the thoughtful shaping of the world around you. As the night deepens and the stars brighten, lanterns glow warmly in homes and streets. This light, kindled from ancient invention, carries not only brightness but comfort and gathering a beacon for community and peace. Imagine the soft flicker of flames, the warm glow on familiar faces, the gentle murmur of stories shared beneath the night sky. Each ancient invention is a quiet step forward, a patient act of human curiosity and care. They are the soft threads woven through the vast tapestry of human history, connecting us across time and place. As you breathe slowly and deeply, let the steady turning of wheels, the warm glow of the forge, the flowing water, and the guiding stars carry you gently into peaceful sleep. The story of invention is endless, soft, and full of wonder. The night deepens around you like a soft, endless sea, and your breath slows and settles into a gentle rhythm. Imagine yourself drifting through time, carried by the soft currents of history, to the earliest days when human hands first shaped the world with quiet wonder and patient care. Picture a vast and gentle landscape where the sun rises slowly over rolling hills and wide rivers that weave their way through fertile valleys. The air is fresh, tinged with the scent of wildflowers and damp earth. Here, in this peaceful place, people begin to weave the first threads of invention, small acts of curiosity and kindness that will ripple through time. Near the banks of a flowing river, the water will turn steadily, its wooden paddles pushing against the current. The wheel's slow, smooth rotation powers a mill where grain is ground into nourishing flour, easing the burden of hard labor and sustaining communities. Hear the gentle splash of water, the creak and hum of the turning wheel, the soft thud of grain falling into sacks. Feel the rhythm of life flowing in harmony with nature, a gentle pulse that echoes through generations. Nearby, in a glowing forge, a blacksmith's hammer rises and falls with steady strength. Sparks fly like fireflies into the night, glowing briefly before fading away. The smith shapes bronze and later iron into tools and weapons, objects of strength and beauty crafted with care. Imagine the warmth of the forge, the steady beat of hammer on anvil, the slow transformation of raw metal into instruments that will build, protect, and create. Beyond the village, farmers use the plow to turn rich soil, preparing the earth for seeds full of promise. The plow's wooden blade moves gently but deeply, working in harmony with the land to awaken new life. Feel the texture of fresh soil falling softly beneath the blade, the cool earth beneath your hands, and the hopeful promise in every furrow within. Simple homes, the weaver's hands move gracefully over the loom, crossing threads in a steady rhythm that fills the room with soft clacks and shuffles. This ancient craft weaves fabric to warm bodies, tells stories, and carries traditions from one generation to the next. Imagine the soft texture of cloth, the comforting weight of a blanket wrapped close, the vibrant colors and patterns that speak. Of culture and history dot in quiet chambers, scribes press styluses into soft clay tablets, recording laws, stories, and wisdom. The invention of writing transforms fleeting speech into lasting memory, connecting people across time and space. Hear the delicate scratch of stylus on clay, the gentle rustle of parchment, the whisper of knowledge unfolding under a vast sky. Early astronomers traced the paths of stars and planets, creating calendars that mark planting, harvest, and celebration. This invention aligns human life with the rhythms of the cosmos, bringing order and meaning. Feel the cool night air, the twinkling stars, and the steady turning of the seasons woven into daily life. Along winding roads, wheels turn again on. Carts carrying goods and people, on pottery wheels shaping vessels, on pulleys lifting loads with ease. The wheel's smooth spin symbolizes progress and connection, carrying hopes and dreams forward slowly and surely. Picture a wooden wheel turning quietly on its axle, the soft hum of motion, the endless journey stretching ahead dot in village squares. Builders use plumb lines as simple weight on a string to create straight, strong walls. This small tool brings balance and precision, laying the foundations for homes and cities that will last through generations. Feel the gentle swing of the plumb bob, the quiet measure of harmony and stability inside homes warmed by firelight. Glassblowers shape molten glass into delicate vessels, windows, and lenses. The flickering candlelight dances through smooth surfaces, revealing worlds of clarity and beauty. Imagine the soft sparkle of glass, the warm glow of light caught and held, the fragile perfection of handcrafted art. Beyond the village, the compass needle floats steadily north, guiding travelers through unknown lands and seas. This small tool offers hope and direction where once there was only uncertainty. Feel the calm pull of the compass, the quiet trust. It inspires the safe path forward for all who journey. Farmers practice crop rotation, tending the soil with care to sustain life through seasons of growth and rest. This patient method honors nature's cycles, renewing the earth and encouraging abundance. Feel the earth breathing beneath your hands, the slow, steady renewal of growth and life. The sundial marks time with the slow movement of shadow across stone, bringing calm order to the flow of days. It is a silent companion, measuring moments without hurry or fuss. Picture the shifting shadow, the gentle passage of hours, the quiet flow of time in harmony with the sun. In distant workshops, mathematicians draw lines and shapes that become the language of geometry. Their careful calculations guide builders and artists in creating balance, beauty, and function. Hear the soft chalk scratching on stone, the thoughtful shaping of the world data as the night deepens and the stars brighten. Lanterns glow warmly in homes and streets. This light, kindled from ancient invention, carries not only brightness but comfort and gathering a beacon for community and peace. Imagine the soft flicker of flames, the warm glow on familiar faces, the gentle murmur of stories shared beneath. The night sky, each ancient invention, is a quiet step forward, a patient act of human curiosity and care. They are the soft threads woven through the vast tapestry of human history, connecting us across time and place. As you breathe slowly and deeply, let the steady turning of wheels, the warm glow of the forge, the flowing water, and the guiding stars carry you gently into peaceful sleep. The story of invention is endless, soft, and full of wonder. The night is deep and still, wrapping you in a calm blanket of darkness that feels soft and secure. Your breath is slow and even, carrying you gently deeper into rest. Imagine yourself traveling through time, back to a world where every invention began as a quiet moment of curiosity and care, shaping the future one gentle step at a time. Picture a peaceful village nestled beside a river. The air is fresh with the scent of earth and blooming flowers. The sky above painted in shades of twilight blue, soft and endless. Here, the story of human invention unfolds like a delicate tapestry, woven from simple acts that ripple through the ages. Near the riverbank, a water wheel turns steadily, its broad wooden blades pushed by the flowing current. The wheel's slow rotation powers a mill, grinding grain into fine flour. This invention harnesses the natural energy of the river, turning labor into rhythm, strength into ease. Hear the soft splash of water, the creak of wooden beams, the gentle hum of the wheel as it moves in harmony with the flow of life. In the warm glow of a forge nearby, a blacksmith's hammer falls with steady strength. Each strike shapes glowing bronze and iron into tools and weapons crafted with skill and patience. Sparks rise like fireflies into the night, fading softly into darkness. Feel the heat of the forge, the ringing of hammer on anvil, the slow transformation of raw metal into instruments of creation and protection. Beyond the village, farmers use the plow to turn fertile soil gently, preparing fields for planting. This simple but profound tool changes the way people live with the earth, nurturing growth and sustaining life. Imagine the texture of rich soil falling softly beneath the plow's blade, the hopeful promise held in each furrow, the steady pulse of the land awakening. Inside simple homes, the weaver's hands move gracefully over the loom, crossing threads in a steady rhythm. The loom's soft clacking fills the room, weaving fabric that will warm bodies and carry tradition. Feel the comforting weight of cloth, the colors and patterns that tell stories and bind communities together. In quiet chambers, scribes press styluses into soft clay tablets, recording stories, laws, and knowledge. Writing transforms fleeting speech into lasting memory, connecting people across time and space. Hear the delicate scratch of stylus on clay, the rustle of parchment, the quiet passing of wisdom under a vast sky. Astronomers trace the movements of stars and planets, creating calendars that mark the rhythms of nature. These guides align human life with cosmic cycles, bringing order and meaning to daily existence. Feel the cool night air, the twinkle of distant stars, the steady turning of seasons along winding roads. Wheels turn again on carts carrying goods, and people on pottery wheels shaping vessels, on pulleys lifting loads. The wheel's smooth spin symbolizes steady progress and connection. Picture a wooden wheel turning quietly. The gentle hum of motion, the endless journey ahead. In village squares, builders use plumb lines as simple weight on a string to construct straight, strong walls. This tool brings balance and precision to foundations that will last through generations. Feel the gentle swing of the plumb bob, the quiet measure of harmony inside homes warmed by firelight. Glass blowers craft delicate vessels, windows, and lenses. Molten glass shaped by breath and hand becomes objects of clarity and beauty. Imagine the flickering light dancing through glass, the warmth held within, the fragile wonder of creation. Beyond the village, the compass needle floats steadily north, guiding travelers and sailors with calm certainty. This small tool offers hope and direction where once there was only uncertainty. Feel the calm pull of the compass, the steady guidance it inspires. Farmers practice crop rotation, renewing the soil through cycles of rest and growth. This method honors nature's balance, sustaining abundance. Feel the earth breathing beneath your hands, the slow, patient renewal of life. The sundial marks time with the slow movement of shadow, bringing order and calm to the day's rhythm. Picture the shifting shadow, the quiet flow of time. In distant workshops, mathematicians draw lines and shapes that become the language of geometry. Their work guides builders and artists, shaping balance and beauty. Hear the soft scratch of chalk, the thoughtful shaping of the world. As night deepens, lanterns glow warmly in homes and streets, carrying light and comfort, beacons of community and peace. Imagine the soft flicker of flame, the warm glow on faces, the gentle murmur of stories shared. Each ancient invention is a quiet step forward, a patient act of human curiosity and care. Woven into the tapestry of history, let the steady turning of wheels, the warm glow of the forge, the flowing water, and the guiding stars carry you gently into sleep. The story continues soft, steady, and full of wonder. The night surrounds you like a soft whisper, a velvet curtain gently closing as your breath slows and deepens. Imagine yourself drifting farther into a calm world of ancient invention, where each quiet step forward was a gentle shaping of the future. Picture a tranquil valley bathed in moonlight, where the stars shine like scattered jewels across the vast sky. The air is cool and fresh, filled with the scent of blooming jasmine and soft earth. Around you, early villagers move with quiet purpose, weaving the earliest inventions into the fabric of life. Near a flowing river, the water wheel turns steadily, its wooden paddles slicing through the current. The wheel's smooth rotation powers a mill, grinding grain into fine flour that will nourish many. This invention harnesses nature's power with grace and patience. Hear the gentle splash of water, the creak of timbers turning, the soft hum of steady progress. In a glowing forge, the blacksmith's hammer rises and falls rhythmically, shaping bronze and iron tools. Sparks rise like fireflies into the night, fading softly into darkness. Feel the warmth of the forge, the steady clang of hammer on anvil, the slow shaping of strength and skill. Beyond the village, farmers use the plow to turn the fertile earth, preparing it for planting. This tool, simple yet profound, changes the relationship between humans and the land. Imagine the rich soil slipping softly beneath the blade, the hopeful promise of new life. In cozy homes, The weaver's hands cross. Threads on the loom, creating fabric that will warm and comfort. Feel the soft texture of cloth. The colorful patterns carrying stories and tradition. Scribes press symbols into clay tablets, capturing laws and tales for generations. Hear the delicate scratch of stylus on clay, the soft rustle of parchment, the whisper of history under a star-filled sky. Astronomers trace celestial paths, marking time and seasons. Feel the vastness above, the quiet certainty of cycles. Wheels turn on carts and pottery wheels, pulleys lifting loads. The wheel is progress in motion. Imagine the smooth turning, the endless path. Builders use plumb lines for balance. Glassblowers craft delicate vessels. Compasses guide travelers north. Feel the harmony, the beauty, the direction. Farmers nurture soil with crop rotation. Sundials mark passing hours. Mathematicians draw geometry's shapes. Hear chalk on stone. The careful crafting of the world. Lanterns glow warmly in homes and streets. Light and peace in the night. Imagine flickering flames, the murmur of stories, the gentle pulse of community. Each invention is a step forward, a patient act of human care. Let these gentle rhythms carry you into restful sleep. The story continues soft, steady, and full of wonder. The night is a vast, soft blanket around you, inviting your body to rest and your mind to wander slowly and peacefully through the quiet corridors of history. Your breath is steady and calm, a gentle rhythm carrying you deeper into relaxation. As you journey back to a time when human curiosity first sparked the inventions that would shape the world, imagine a peaceful valley bathed in moonlight, the sky above sprinkled with countless stars shimmering softly in the dark. The air is cool, touched with the scent of earth and blooming night flowers. Around you, a small village hums with quiet life. Fires flicker gently in hearths, and soft voices murmur as people gather under the sky near the river. A large water wheel turns slowly, its broad wooden paddles pushed by the flowing current. This ancient invention captures the power of the river, transforming its steady flow into energy to grind grain into nourishing flour. The wheel's slow, smooth rotation creates a rhythm that echoes through the valley, a quiet song of life and labor. Hear the soft splash of water, the creaking of timber turning, the steady hum of the wheel moving in harmony with the river's flow. Imagine the promise carried by this motion, the grain that will feed families, the communities supported. By steady work and steady hope, nearby, the forge glows warmly as the blacksmith's hammer rises and falls in steady, patient rhythm. Each strike shapes bronze and iron into tools and weapons that will build and protect, crafted with care and skill. Sparks fly like tiny stars before fading into the night air, marking the slow transformation of raw metal into objects of strength. Feel the heat of the forge wrapping around you, the ringing of hammer on anvil blending with the night's quiet, the sense of creation unfolding one steady strike at a time. Beyond the village, farmers use the plow to turn rich soil gently, preparing fields for planting. This simple tool is a quiet revolution, transforming the earth with patient strength and care. The plow's wooden blade slices through the soil, opening a space for seeds to awaken and grow. Imagine the texture of fresh soil slipping softly beneath the blade, the cool earth beneath your hands, and the hopeful promise held in every furrow turned. Inside cozy homes, the weaver's hands move gracefully over the loom, crossing threads in a steady rhythm that fills the room with soft clacks and shuffles. This ancient craft weaves fabric that will warm bodies, tell stories, and carry traditions through generations. Feel the soft texture of cloth, the comforting weight of a blanket wrapped close, the vibrant colors and patterns that speak of culture and history. In quiet chambers, scribes press styluses into soft clay tablets, recording laws, stories, and wisdom. The invention of writing transforms fleeting speech into lasting memory, connecting people across time and space. Hear the delicate scratch of stylus on clay, the gentle rustle of parchment, the whisper of knowledge unfolding under a vast sky. Early astronomers traced the movements of stars and planets, creating calendars that mark planting, harvest, and celebration. This invention aligns human life with the rhythms of the cosmos, bringing order and meaning. Feel the cool night air, the twinkling stars, and the steady turning of the seasons woven into daily life. Along winding roads, wheels turn again on. Carts carrying goods and people. On pottery, wheels shaping vessels. On pulleys, lifting loads with ease. The wheel's smooth spin symbolizes progress and connection, carrying hopes and dreams forward slowly and surely. Picture a wooden wheel turning quietly on its axle, the soft hum of motion, the endless journey stretching ahead. In village squares, builders use plumb lines, a simple weight on a string, to construct straight, strong walls. This small tool brings balance and precision, laying the foundations for homes and cities that will last through generations. Feel the gentle swing of the plumb bob, the quiet measure of harmony and stability inside homes warmed by firelight. Glassblowers craft delicate vessels, windows, and lenses. Molten glass shaped by breath and hand becomes objects of clarity and beauty. Imagine the soft sparkle of glass, the warm glow of light caught and held, the fragile perfection of handcrafted art. Beyond the village, the compass needle floats steadily north, guiding travelers and sailors with calm certainty. This small tool offers hope and direction where once there was only uncertainty. Feel the calm pull of the compass, the quiet trust it inspires, the safe path forward for all who journey. Farmers practice crop rotation, tending the soil with care, to sustain life through seasons of growth and rest. This patient method honors nature's cycles, renewing the earth and encouraging abundance. Feel the earth breathing beneath your hands, the slow, steady renewal of growth and life. The sundial marks time with the slow movement of shadow across stone, bringing calm order to the flow of days. It is a silent companion, measuring moments without hurry or fuss. Picture the shifting shadow, the gentle passage of hours, the quiet flow of time in harmony with the sun. In distant workshops, mathematicians draw lines and shapes that become the language of geometry. Their careful calculations guide builders and artists in creating balance, beauty, and function. Hear the soft chalk scratching on stone, the thoughtful shaping of the world. As the night deepens and the stars brighten, lanterns glow warmly in homes and streets. This light, kindled from ancient invention, carries not only brightness but comfort and gathering a beacon for community and peace. Imagine the soft flicker of flames, the warm glow on familiar faces, the gentle murmur of stories shared beneath the night sky. Each ancient invention is a quiet step forward, a patient act of human curiosity and care. They are the soft threads woven through the vast tapestry of human history, connecting us across time and place. As you breathe slowly and deeply, let the steady turning of wheels, the warm glow of the forge, the flowing water, and the guiding stars carry you gently into peaceful sleep. The story of invention is endless, soft, and full of wonder. The night wraps around you like a gentle, protective shawl, soft and endless, inviting your body and mind to settle into peaceful rest. Your breath flows slow and steady, carrying you deeper into a realm of calm, as you travel softly through time to a place where the earliest sparks of human invention first flickered, quiet moments of wonder, curiosity, and care that shaped the future one gentle step at a time. Picture yourself standing in a lush valley at dawn, where the first light of the sun brushes softly over rolling hills and winding rivers. The air is cool and fragrant with the scent of blooming wildflowers and moist earth, a quiet promise of life awakening. Around you, an ancient village stirs to life. Smoke curls softly from chimneys, and gentle voices murmur as people prepare for the day ahead. Here, the story of invention unfolds like a delicate tapestry, woven from simple acts of creation that ripple through the ages. Near the riverbank, a great wooden water wheel turns slowly and surely, its paddles pushed by the flowing current. This ancient invention harnesses the power of nature, transforming the river's steady flow into energy that grinds grain into nourishing flour. The wheel's smooth, steady rotation creates a rhythm that echoes through the valley, a lullaby of life, labor, and progress. Hear the gentle splash of water against wood, the creak of timbers turning, the steady hum of the wheel moving in harmony with the river's flow. Imagine the promise carried by this motion, the grain that will feed families, the communities supported by steady work, and hopeful hands. Nearby, the warm glow of a forge lights the night air as the blacksmith's hammer rises and falls rhythmically. Sparks fly like fireflies, glowing briefly before fading into darkness. The smith shapes bronze and iron into tools and weapons, objects of strength and beauty crafted with care and skill. Feel the heat of the forge wrapping around you like a comforting blanket, the ringing of hammer on anvil blending softly with the night stillness, the slow transformation of raw metal into instruments that will build, protect, and create. Beyond the village, farmers work steadily in the fields, using the plow to turn fertile soil gently, preparing it for seeds full of promise. The plow's wooden blade slices through the earth, opening a space for life to awaken and grow. Imagine the texture of fresh soil slipping softly beneath the blade, the cool earth beneath your hands, and the hopeful promise carried in every furrow. Turned. The land breathes with the rhythm of planting and harvest, a dance as old as time itself. Within humble homes, a weaver's hands move deftly over the loom, crossing threads with practiced grace. The loom's steady clack and shuffle create a soothing rhythm, weaving fabric that will warm bodies, tell stories, and carry traditions through generations. Feel the texture of woven cloth, soft against skin, the comforting weight of a blanket, wrapped close on a cool night. See the colors and patterns that speak of culture and history, each thread a story passed down through time. In quiet chambers, scribes press styluses into soft clay tablets, carefully inscribing laws, stories, and wisdom. The invention of writing is a gift of memory, allowing stories and knowledge to cross centuries and continents. Hear the delicate scratch of stylus on clay, the gentle rustle of parchment, the whisper of history unfolding through written words. Under a vast sky, astronomers trace the paths of stars and planets, creating calendars that mark planting, harvest, and celebration. This invention aligns human life with the rhythms of the cosmos, bringing order and meaning to daily existence. Feel the cool night air, the twinkling stars, and the steady turning of the seasons, all woven into the fabric of daily life. Along winding roads, wheels turn again on carts carrying goods and people, on pottery wheels shaping vessels, on pulleys lifting loads with ease. The wheel's smooth spin symbolizes progress and connection, carrying hopes and dreams forward slowly and surely. Picture a wooden wheel turning quietly on its axle, the soft hum of motion, the endless journey stretching ahead. In village squares, builders use plumb lines, a simple weight on a string, to construct straight, strong walls. This small tool brings balance and precision, laying the foundations for homes and cities that will last through generations. Feel the gentle swing of the plumb bob, the quiet measure of harmony and stability inside homes warmed by firelight. Glassblowers craft delicate vessels, windows, and lenses. Molten glass shaped by breath and hand becomes objects of clarity and beauty. Imagine the soft sparkle of glass, the warm glow of light caught and held, the fragile perfection of handcrafted art. Beyond the village, the compass needle floats steadily north, guiding travelers and sailors with calm certainty. This small tool offers hope and direction where once there was only uncertainty. Feel the calm pull of the compass, the quiet trust it inspires, the safe path forward for all who journey. Farmers practice crop rotation, tending the soil with care, to sustain life through seasons of growth and rest. This patient method honors nature's cycles, renewing the earth and encouraging abundance. Feel the earth breathing beneath your hands, the slow, steady renewal of growth and life. The sundial marks time with the slow movement of shadow across stone, bringing calm order to the flow of days. It is a silent companion, measuring moments without hurry or fuss. Picture the shifting shadow, the gentle passage of hours, the quiet flow of time in harmony with the sun. In distant workshops, mathematicians draw lines and shapes that become the language of geometry. Their careful calculations guide builders and artists in creating balance, beauty, and function. Hear the soft chalk scratching on stone, the thoughtful shaping of the world. As the night deepens and the stars brighten, lanterns glow warmly in homes and streets. This light, kindled from ancient invention, carries not only brightness but comfort, and gathering a beacon for community and peace. Imagine the soft flicker of flames, the warm glow on familiar faces, the gentle murmur of stories shared beneath the night sky. Each ancient invention is a quiet step forward, a patient act of human curiosity and care. They are the soft threads woven through the vast tapestry of human history, connecting us across time and place. As you breathe slowly and deeply, let the steady turning of wheels, the warm glow of the forge, the flowing water, and the guiding stars carry you gently into peaceful sleep. The story of invention is endless, soft, and full of wonder. The night wraps around you like a soft, endless blanket, inviting your mind and body to relax deeply. Your breath flows slow and steady, carrying you gently into a calm space where time feels fluid and peaceful. Imagine yourself drifting backward through the ages, to the earliest days when human hands first shaped tools and ideas that would echo through history. Picture a gentle valley where the first light of dawn stretches across rolling hills and winding rivers. The air is fresh and cool, fragrant with earth and blooming flowers. Here, in a small village, people begin their daily work, simple acts of creation that will ripple through time. Near the riverbank, a large water wheel turns slowly and steadily, its wooden paddles pushed by the flowing current. This ancient invention harnesses nature's power, transforming the river's steady flow into energy that grinds grain into nourishing flour. The wheel's smooth, rhythmic rotation becomes the heartbeat of the valley, a lullaby of life and labor. Hear the gentle splash of water against wood, the creak of timbers turning, the steady hum of the wheel moving in harmony with the river's flow. Imagine the promise carried by this motion, the grain that will feed families, the communities supported by steady work and hopeful hands. Nearby, the warm glow of a forge lights the night air as the blacksmith's hammer rises and falls in steady rhythm. Sparks fly like fireflies, glowing briefly before fading into darkness. The smith shapes bronze and iron into tools and weapons, objects of strength and beauty crafted with care and skill. Feel the heat of the forge wrapping around you like a comforting blanket, the ringing of hammer on anvil blending softly with the night stillness, the slow transformation of raw metal into instruments that will build, protect, and create. Beyond the village, farmers work steadily in the fields, using the plow to turn fertile soil gently, preparing it for seeds full of promise. The plow's wooden blade slices through the earth, opening a space for life to awaken and grow. Imagine the texture of fresh soil slipping softly beneath the blade, the cool earth beneath your hands, and the hopeful promise carried in every furrow. Turned. The land breathes with the rhythm of planting and harvest, a dance as old as time itself. Within humble homes, a weaver's hands move deftly over the loom, crossing threads with practiced grace. The loom's steady clack and shuffle create a soothing rhythm, weaving fabric that will warm bodies, tell stories, and carry traditions through generations. Feel the texture of woven cloth, soft against skin, the comforting weight of a blanket, wrapped close on a cool night. See the colors and patterns that speak of culture and history, each thread a story passed down through time. In quiet chambers, scribes press styluses into soft clay tablets, carefully inscribing laws, stories, and wisdom. The invention of writing is a gift of memory, allowing stories and knowledge to cross centuries and continents. Hear the delicate scratch of stylus on clay, the gentle rustle of parchment, the whisper of history unfolding through written words. Under a vast sky, astronomers trace the paths of stars and planets, creating calendars that mark planting, harvest, and celebration. This invention aligns human life with the rhythms of the cosmos, bringing order and meaning to daily existence. Feel the cool night air, the twinkling stars, and the steady turning of the seasons, all woven into the fabric of daily life. Along winding roads, wheels turn again on carts carrying goods and people, on pottery wheels shaping vessels, on pulleys lifting loads with ease. The wheel's smooth spin symbolizes progress and connection, carrying hopes and dreams forward slowly and surely. Picture a wooden wheel turning quietly on its axle, the soft hum of motion, the endless journey stretching ahead. In village squares, builders use plumb lines as simple weight on a string to construct straight, strong walls. This small tool brings balance and precision, laying the foundations for homes and cities that will last through generations. Feel the gentle swing of the plumb bob, the quiet measure of harmony and stability inside homes warmed by firelight. Glass blowers craft delicate vessels, windows, and lenses. Molten glass shaped by breath and hand becomes objects of clarity and beauty. Imagine the soft sparkle of glass, the warm glow of light caught and held, the fragile perfection of handcrafted art. Beyond the village, the compass needle floats steadily north, guiding travelers and sailors with calm certainty. This small tool offers hope and direction where once there was only uncertainty. Feel the calm pull of the compass, the quiet trust it inspires, the safe path forward for all who journey. Farmers practice crop rotation, tending the soil with care to sustain life through seasons of growth and rest. This patient method honors nature's cycles, renewing the earth and encouraging abundance. Feel the earth breathing beneath your hands, the slow, steady renewal of growth and life. The sundial marks time with the slow movement of shadow across. Stone, bringing calm order to the flow of days. It is a silent companion, measuring moments without hurry or fuss. Picture the shifting shadow, the gentle passage of hours, the quiet flow of time in harmony with the sun. In distant workshops, mathematicians draw lines and shapes that become the language of geometry. Their careful calculations guide builders and artists in creating balance, beauty, and function. Hear the soft chalk scratching on stone, the thoughtful shaping of the world. As the night deepens and the stars brighten, lanterns glow warmly in homes and streets. This light, kindled from ancient invention, carries not only brightness but comfort and gathering a beacon for community and peace. Imagine the soft flicker of flames, the warm glow on familiar faces, the gentle murmur of stories shared beneath the night sky. Each ancient invention is a quiet step forward, a patient act of human curiosity and care. They are the soft threads woven through the vast tapestry of human history, connecting us across time and place. As you breathe slowly and deeply, let the steady turning of wheels, the warm glow of the forge, the flowing water, and the guiding stars carry you gently into peaceful sleep. The story of invention is endless, soft, and full of wonder. The night is quiet now, a soft silence wrapping the world in calm as you breathe gently and sink deeper into rest. Imagine yourself cradled in this gentle stillness, floating slowly backward through time to the beginnings of human creativity, moments when the world first felt the gentle touch of invention. Picture a small village nestled in a green valley, bathed in moonlight and soft stars. The air is cool and fragrant with earth and flowers, carrying the hush of a peaceful night. Around you, the soft glow of fires flickers through homes, casting warm light on faces filled with quiet wonder. Near the river, a great wooden water wheel turns slowly, its paddles pushed by the flowing current. This ancient invention transforms the river's steady motion into energy that grinds grain into nourishing flour, easing the burdens of work and feeding the community. Hear the splash of water, the creak of turning wood, the gentle rhythm of progress moving quietly with the flow of life. In a glowing forge, the blacksmith's hammer falls steadily, shaping bronze and iron into tools and weapons with careful strength. Sparks fly like tiny stars, briefly lighting the night before fading softly. Feel the warmth of the forge, the steady clang of metal on metal, the patient creation of objects that will build, protect, and inspire beyond the village farmers use. The plow to turn fertile soil gently, preparing fields for planting. The plow's blade cuts softly, but deeply, working with the land's natural rhythm. Imagine the texture of rich soil beneath the blade, the hopeful promise held in every furrow. Inside cozy homes, the weaver's hands cross threads on the loom, creating fabric that will warm and comfort. Feel the soft texture of cloth, the colors and patterns that tell stories and bind communities together. Scribes press symbols into clay tablets, capturing laws and tales for generations. Hear the soft scratch of stylus on clay, the turning of scrolls, the whisper of history under. A star-filled sky, astronomers trace celestial paths, marking time and seasons. Feel the vastness above, the quiet certainty of cycles. Wheels turn on carts and pottery wheels, pulleys lifting loads with ease. The wheel is progress in motion. Imagine the smooth turning, the endless path. Builders use plumb lines for balance. Glassblowers craft delicate vessels. Compasses guide travelers north. Feel the harmony, the beauty, the direction farmers nurture. Soil with crop rotation. Sundials mark passing hours. Mathematicians draw geometry's shapes, here chalk on stone. The careful crafting of the world. Lanterns glow warmly in homes and streets. Light and peace in the night. Imagine flickering flames, the murmur of stories, the gentle pulse of community. Now, let your mind drift gently with the slow turning of wheels, the steady hammering at the forge, the flowing water's song, and the guiding star's quiet light. Each ancient invention is a thread in the endless tapestry of human progress, a story told softly, patiently, with care and wonder. Feel yourself carried on this story, embraced by the warmth of history and the promise of discovery. As you breathe deeply, know that you're part of this great journey. The inventions, the dreams, and the quiet steps of those who came before are with you softly, gently, endlessly. The night grows deeper still. The stars shine brighter. The world holds its breath in peaceful pause. Rest now in this calm knowing that tomorrow and all the days to come carry forward the gentle light of invention. Sleep deeply, wrapped in the soft embrace of time itself. End of the story. Thank you for joining this long journey through ancient inventions and quiet discovery. May your sleep be peaceful and your dreams gentle. Good night.